if I have a phrase for me, my phrase is always delay is not denial. Because
So repeat that.
delay is not denial.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, so you might be delayed in getting to the thing, but doesn't mean you're denied of it. It just takes time. It's a whole process. So for me, there's been times I've been frustrated. Like when we was doing the Afrobeat 360 thing, that's something that's self-funded. So you know, we have to pay for the cameraman, we had to pay for material, we had to sort things out and do certain things. So sometimes you have like a great idea and then you're like, there's no budget for it. And then before I was doing the Younger thing, I was working in Harrods at the time, but I was still doing the Afrobeat 360. So that was really frustrating. There's times I'd ask myself, right, is this presenting thing really gonna take off for you?
You start doubting yourself.
Yeah, start doubting yourself. Yeah. Then people are asking, what you up to nowadays? I haven't really seen you do no interview. You're still doing presenting.
Yeah.
And you know, it's just the frustration. It builds up, and you're thinking to yourself, you know what, it's finished for me.
Yeah. But what gets you through that self-doubt though? Because the mind is like probably one of your worst enemies. Because I get there as well sometimes. It's like, and the issue that I had is obviously, I was getting over ahead of myself because I had just started. I've literally just started. I've only got 20 episodes out. But after a few episodes, I was like, oh, where's the subscribers? Where's the listening time? But then I had to reel myself in and be like, yo, hold on, you just started. Do you know what I mean? You're nowhere near these guys who you're comparing yourself to. You're comparing yourself to people that got thousands of videos out when you've only got 3 or 4 videos out. Like there's process to this. You got to pay your dues in order to get to a certain stage. But like what I started focusing on to keep me going was the process. So like the actually genuinely enjoying the conversations I'm having with people and learning, because I'm not really doing them a service if I'm having a conversation with you, but then I'm focusing on something else which is irrelevant to that conversation. I'm focusing on the metrics instead of the dialogue with the person. So when I started focusing on the dialogue with the person, I'm like, right, okay, I'm getting something out of this. Do you know what I mean? There's a process to this, and now I can forget about the other stuff, and that can handle itself eventually. So that's what's getting me through the sort of like this early stage of anguish.
Yeah, because with the good thing with you, because you're starting, it's all part of the process. So obviously, like the little things, the hardest thing I struggled because I was doing it before, and it went. There was just a period where it just slowed down. Nothing was happening. And like I said, so people are like, I used to do your presenting thing, you're still doing your presenting thing, are you still doing this? And like I said, I'm working in, nothing wrong working with retail, but that's not me. That's not my passion. That's not what I enjoy doing. But obviously you've got bills to pay, you've got things to do, so it was taken away from what I really wanted to do. So when the Younger thing came through, and it's so funny, how I even started at Younger is I met the person through Harrods.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so it was a customer that always used to come, because I used to work in like the where people leave their bags. So if you're doing a lot of shopping, you want to leave your bags there. Like a lot of the high-end clients go there. So he's a customer that used to come all the time. Nigerian man, about hi. Talk a little
Nigerian
bit.
man in Harrods and splashing the cash.
Splashing and balling.
Yeah.
So I'd have small conversations, and then one day we started talking, and he goes, that's what I do, I'm into media, I build cinemas in
for real?
in Lagos and around Africa. I'm into distribution, I do this, I do that, I do this. And he goes, actually we're actually going to be launching a channel in the UK. So what does it do? So for me it was like, wow, look at God's house too. I said, that's what I do. I do presenting this, that and other. And obviously like a typical guy is like, send me 5 of your links, your best links, and send me a bio about yourself. This is my email address. I want it within half an hour. So I sent it to him. I didn't hear nothing, and then I think maybe about 2 months after that, someone emailed me and said, in regards to us launching this, could you please come for a thing?
But then you had the catalogue as well, which was the most important part. You had the catalogue to send to him. If you didn't have that, then it would have been different. It happened. So like I'll go back to what I was saying about delays, not denial. Sometimes things ain't really working out the way you want them to, but I think it's the consistency. Most definitely.